So I can go on and on about the achievements of Professor Nana, but I'll end with what she contributes politically. If you look at what was achieved in 2020, I don't think she has been given credit at all. Look, this is the first time in the history of our country where going into a second round, the ruling party does not increase their parliamentary majority, but they have a hung parliament. It's never happened. This is the first time. So what the John and Jane ticket achieved in 2020, and I think that a lot of analysts are not really looking at the numbers. I mean, after her selection, we moved from 4 seats in the central region to 13 seats. You cannot downplay that. You can't discount that. In just one round of elections, 4 to 13. It's unprecedented. Really remarkable. Then to have, look, 2004, by the time Kufuor was going into his second term.
I have a different opinion on that. I'll go into
yeah. By the time President Kufuor was going into his second term, you notice that he widened the parliamentary majority. By the time President Mahama was taking over from Mills in 2012, going into a second term, the NDC increased their parliamentary majority. This is the only time that the parliamentary majority has shrunk, and the ruling party has to now grapple with the same numbers, 137, 137. This never happened. Then they halved the presidential margin, the John and Jane ticket. Really remarkable. They halved it. About 500,000 votes gap closed. I mean, you cannot downplay this. So beyond all her stellar qualities, you know, the fact that absolute integrity, during her time, she never printed past questions for 68 million. She would never have done that. I recall what she did was to ask SENDLOS, the Center for National Distance Learning and Open Schooling, to just upload the past questions so everybody could download them for free.
That?
Yes, we had that. It was just uploaded. SENDLOS, talk to Mr. Mallet. Free. She didn't make noise. We didn't do any. Free. It didn't cost us anything. You just ask why.
There's always a cost.
No, it didn't cost us anything. It was just uploaded. SENDLOS. I remember Mr. Mallet.
There's always a cost.
SENDLOS. That is why we have, many people don't know, we have an agency at the Ministry of Education, and this is their job, to do distance learning and to put things online. SENDLOS.
Just hold on a minute. I was checking this, you know, in the week, was it late last week or early this week?
Yeah.
This past questions thing was a big issue in Parliament.
Yeah.
So I was just looking at the stats, and they're saying that in 2020, we printed 568,755 past questions at a cost of 33.613 million, which puts a unit cost at 59 cedis 10 pesos.
Yeah.
One photocopy was 59 cedis 10 pesos. And then in 2021, 446,954. 446,954 past questions. And that cost us 34,862,412. So in 2021, although we printed about 120,000 less, we spent about 1 million Ghana cedis more. And so the unit cost for that was about 78 cedis for one photocopy.
Yeah. And you have to add that it was all single source.
Yes.
Single source. I mean, incredible. So, Meanwhile, I'm concluding, so you have your turn.
So that's what.
We have. Yes.
See,
we have. Yeah.
Is that correct?
Yeah. I mean, if you
is the data
it is correct. It's correct. Yes, I have the answers. Yes, it's correct. That's what the Minister of Education told us.
But
in response.
Procurement isn't that straightforward, isn't it? So, but you finish.
Photocopy.
What I'm saying is that procurement isn't that straightforward.
Look, these past questions. At a time you say you have a digitalization champion, you can't just put this online. We were doing that at the Ministry of Education. Professor Nana
maybe for those who don't have access to online platforms, maybe the cost of data and all that.
It is needless expenditure. Look, if you have a situation where children can't get quality food. Children are sitting on bare floor. Sometimes they have to carry stones to go and sit on them. We see them, cement blocks.
But how much is
68.4 million? When you can just
how much is a
upload it.
3-unit classroom block?
You know,
That's about 600,000.
about 6.
3 units, not 6 units. 3
Because
units.
6 units is about 1.2.
So 600,000.
Yeah.
Do you know why I asked the question?
Yeah.
It has to do with the Africa Edu Watch
Paper.
findings, which suggest that a large number of the people are not able to transition.
Yes.
It's because many of the schools in the 5
Yeah.
northern regions plus
OT. Yeah.
Primary schools don't have
JHS.
so 1, 2, 3, the 3 blocks.
The 3 blocks.
They don't have it.
They don't have it.
That is why.
Yes. So imagine what 68 million can do. Fortunately,
So
fortunately, I heard the PRO say that they have stopped, and that
They have stopped what?
They stopped the
They have
printing.
since stopped.
They've since stopped,
Okay.
and they are moving everything online. That's how it's always been.
But it was
And
online.
Yes.
So why
you
did
should never
why
have
did
printed.
you-
Are you done
You
now?
should never.
No, please write this question
You should
down.
never. You write
But
them.
he's said
You should
quite a
never.
lot.
No,
I
why
know.
would
You should
you
never have done this.
Why would you want to do a
68.4
photocopy
million.
for this?
68.4 million. Professor Nane's time, it was online. Sendlos put it online.
How much does it
Put
cost
the
to
past
print
questions
textbooks?
online? Yeah.
So
So I'm concluding. I'm concluding.
Okay.
You know that we haven't even talked about the mathematical set scandal. That's a separate one,
We were talking
which has
about-
not even been
Women's
delivered as we speak.
International Day.
So the point I'm making is that under Professor Nana Jenupokwaja as Minister of Education, we didn't hear some of these scandalous, outrageous, outlandish things we are hearing today. We never heard them, and we took it for granted.